It is recorded that Siangson Pasian, or Tiangzao Patian, the creator, delivered the heavenly scripts to him. And this was, as I said, about 125 years ago. Now coming to ZOTUAL. ZO means Highlander or people of the hills, a term that is used to identify ourselves or themselves by people of the Chin, Kuki, Mizo, Zomi community and the various tribes that come under it, a people group who primarily inhabit northeastern India, western Myanmar and southeastern Bangladesh. We also call ourselves Zo Naklak or Zo Swante. So today the Tedimchins, Shoute tribe, the organizers of today's festival here in Delhi, is one of the tribes that come under this group. Now coming back to LAI. LAI means local script in our Tedimchin language. So in short, ZOTUAL means the Zo people's local script. The Zo people's local script. Now, we'll briefly talk about who was HAU. So we've got his picture here. HAU was born in 1859 in Tedim, which is in the Chin Hills area of what is now Myanmar. He passed away in 1948. It is worth mentioning that this was well before the India-Myanmar or Burma separation. So in those times, Chin Hills, Chin State, was well within India, as we can see on the map, if we can move on to the next slide. Yes, so that's, if you look towards the right, you'll see that India was a much bigger nation back then, and it included the Chin Hills. Laipianism, or Laipian religion that HAU founded, is believed to have originated with a series of dreams towards the end of the 19th century. And this religion taught monotheism, which is a belief in one God. So following these divine visions, HAU began recording the symbols that appeared to him that his Pasian or Patian gave to him. And by the earlier 20th century, he created a complete writing system for his language. So the ZOTUAL script is very closely tied to the Laipian religion. About how the script came into existence. So the script existed in two stages. First was the logographic system, and then came the alphabetic system. We don't have a picture of logographic system, but this one is the alphabetic system. So the logographic script consisted of about 1,050 symbols, where each character represented a word or an idea. However, later HAU simplified it into an alphabetic system of 57 characters, which included the 21 consonants at the top, and then 7 vowel letters, and 9 final consonant letters, and 20 tone marks. The years following the invention of ZOTUAL witnessed rapid growth amongst our people. It is told that during the First World War, and that was during 1917-1918, over 1,000 young men from Tedim area, he went to France to fight for the British. This young man used ZOTUAL for communication with families back at home. So that was as early as 1917-1918. Today, the alphabetic script is available on digital platforms, on your computers, on your phones, and is a visible marker of our community's identity. It continues to be used for both sacred religious texts, mainly by the followers of Laipian religion, and for everyday communication among other Zo people as well. So that's a brief introduction about ZOTUAL for now, in short. So just a couple of concluding remarks. HAU left his people, the Zo people, with a wonderful legacy. He left us a script. So we're not referring to Laipian followers, but rather all of us, you and me, seated here, standing here. He's left us a legacy. So a question to ask ourselves is, what about you and me? What legacy are we building now? What legacy would we leave behind for our people, for our families, our land, our country. Lungdamay.